Hi, this is Mr. Detoniquote. Welcome to my online wiki space for our class. In this little video I'm going to show you some tips about what you can do when you're on this wiki space. So first of all, you'll see here that there are some buttons at the top. The ones that you typically might use for the front page anyway is this discussion one. And you can type in a subject and a body message. And remember, I can see who they're coming from, so keep them clean. And it'll get posted down here, just like I posted this little message here about that you can use this little applet called Quizlet. Okay. Now, you can also comment on posts that I've made, so something like, "That's cool," and you hit post, and it'll come up right under my message. So there are some other things here like adding files. If you want to upload a picture or whatever, you can do certain things like that. These calendar and the projects things, those are probably more for me. But what else you can do on here is create a page. And so if you wanted to do a little report about a certain topic, or if you had great resources for a specific topic, you could come over here, create a page, and put those things on that page. So I'll show you how to create a page. Click Pages, and then click New Page. Give the page a name. So I'm going to call this one Unit 1 Ecology. And I'm going to give it a tag. I'm going to call it Unit 1. And then I'll say Create. So it should create the page, and then eventually we should see it over here in the navigation. So I can type on this page just like any other word processor. And I have options just like a word processor here to make the text bold. If I want, I can do italic or underlined. I got different color styles that I can use. So that lets me customize that text. If I want to, I can change the size of the text using one of these heading tabs. The number 1 is the largest heading tab. And later on you can make numbered lists, bulleted lists, and all those kinds of things. So next, let's see what would happen if I were to try to put in a link. So I'll type, "This is a link," and then I'll highlight the word link and click link. Now there's different ways that I can put in a link, but the simple way is the second option, web address. This is the word that's going to be linked, and this is where you copy the address. So if I copy this URL, Control C to copy, click in this box for the address, Control V to paste, and then if I want this link to open in a new window, all I have to do is click this little checkbox and then add link, and you can see here it added that URL to that link. Okay, now let's say I want to add some sort of a file like a picture. So if I click on File, I can upload an image. So I'll click on an image and open it. And it's uploading that image. And once it has done that, I can click on the picture. And it puts it in here. But the picture as it is right now is way too large. So I need to scroll down to these options. And this little option right here says Image Size Fit. If I click that, it'll automatically make my image fit in this space. And if I want my image to be aligned in the center, all I have to do is click that center box and it will center my image. Okay. Now anytime I come back to this and click this again, all I have to do is come to this little box and I have more options. So let's say I want to put a link. If I want to have this picture linked to a certain website, I can come down to web address and paste in a URL. Again, if I want, I click New Window and Add. So now if you click on this picture, it'll take you to that web address. Also, if I want to have a little caption at the bottom, all I have to do is click the picture, come over to caption, type in whatever I want, and click save. Now if I preview this page, this is how it will look. I'll have my picture and my caption, and if I click on it, it will open a new page to where I wanted it to go. Now I'm not quite done, so I'll go back to continue editing. And if I want to get rid of this picture, all I have to do is click on it once and then press delete, and now it's gone. Now what if I want to add a video, like a YouTube video? All I have to do is click File, and then oops, sorry, not File. Click Widget. When you get to this Widget tab, there you can play around with all this stuff. There's a lot of different things that you could add to the page. You could add a map, a poll, a bookmark, HTML, something from social media, a document from Word, or a page from Excel. You could add a calendar, even if it's a Google Calendar. You could add a video. So here's where we want to go. We want to go to YouTube. Alright, so it says you got to add the embed code to put in a video. So if I go to YouTube, I find a science video that we want to put in here. When you first get to the video, you'll see it probably will say share. You have to click share. We're going to skip just the URL and go to where it says embed. Then we're going to pick the size we want the video to be, and I think probably 640 by 360 will look good on this page, so we'll pick that, and then just click in this box, hit Control A to highlight all the text, Control C will copy all the text. Then I come back to my wiki. Notice having open tabs up here makes it easy to switch back and forth. Click in the box and then do Control V for paste, and then click save, and it will add my video to the page. And if I want my video to be centered, I have to click on the video once and then click on this little button to make the video be centered. Now if I preview this, here I can see my video, and if I hit play, it's going to play the video. If I hit this little box down here, it'll make the video full screen, and I'm all set and ready to go. So I'll escape out of that, and I'll stop it, and I'll go back to continue editing. Alright, so I don't want this video here, and I actually don't want this link here, so I'll delete all that stuff. When you think you have your page done, all you have to do is hit save, and it's automatically going to be live online for the rest of us to see. One other thing is you can add a table. So if I click table, you tell it how many columns and how many rows, and hit insert. It inserts this little table, but you can click it and drag it with any one of these little handles and make your table different sizes. Okay, and then you can of course type in the boxes that you've created. This is your undo button. If you click that, it gets rid of anything that you've done. And yeah, that's most of the basic tools for adding things to a page. Like I said, when you're done, you click save, and that page will be published, and we should be all able to see it. Then the nice thing about the way a wiki works, anyone can come along at any time and click edit and add to this page, and so this page is constantly being updated. Okay, the nice thing is it keeps track of who is updating it and when they're updating it. So be careful again what you post on here. We will see who is updating the page and when they're updating the page. Also, you can make comments at the bottom of any page, thanking people for their great work that they've put on the page. Alright, so I'm going to use this Unit 1 page. Any page that says Unit whatever, that's where I'm going to list your content, your videos and your classwork and homework or whatever it might be for that unit. So you're going to come to those pages for that. Here's the Unit 1 Ecology link. Now, if I click this little link up here, it'll take me back to the home page where I can see the discussion. Now here are all my pages. Here is Unit 1 Ecology, if I click on that. So really you won't be updating these unit pages, but any of the other pages, let's say the biotic and abiotic factors page, if I click on that and you happen to find some great resources about that, you can click edit and you can add to this page all you want. And that way we'll all benefit from the searching that you've done. Alright, so I think that's probably the main highlights of what you can do here. You can discuss things, you can comment on things, you can add to pages, and you can view the content that I put on here for you. And I think this will really help to make you do better in science. So I hope you enjoy it, give it a try, and see if you like it. Thank you. This has been Mr. D. Tonicourt. We'll see you in class.